Here we are live on Triller TV, live on TrillerTV.com. Is it TrillerTV.com or Triller TV?
I thought it was Triller Plus. It's on Triller. You can find it.
Sorry, Adam. Sorry, Bigwood. Welcome.
Sorry, Executive Bigwood, greatest name in the business.
Sorry, the greatest CEO of in the business of all time. Of course, you got live on
Roku.
Triller, live on Roku, live on our YouTube.
Well, YouTube's a little late.
Well, it's whatever. Sorry, but we're coming there.
6 days.
You know, we're a podcast now that's been rocking for 11 years, give or take a couple times. We've gone on to WWE and we shut it down.
Well, it was just a quick sabbatical.
Exactly. But here we are live from Buffalo. Welcome to Talking Shop.
Well, let's talk about who we have in the room right now. What a cast of characters from the professional wrestling world. Cha-Cha Charlie, Buffalo, and Joe Alonzo.
Yo.
There he is. Hello, Blade.
I love that this wasn't planned at all.
No.
We all literally just got together about 5 minutes ago.
I found Cha-Cha Charlie in the hall. Hey, bring your green hat.
I bought the hat, make sure the hat was in it.
Yeah.
Now we're here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I got to make sure that my this mic, the Gallows' mic is only loaded for.
We've got about 8 minutes. So enjoy me while I'm here.
But this is what's always been unique about Talking Shop. Though we've done Talking Shops live in Shanghai, China.
Sure have.
We've done them in Mexico.
Right.
We've done them in Puerto Rico. We've done them in Australia. We did them all over Japan. We've done them all over America. And so here we are live for the first one. Well, no, we did one with Beverly.
We did one in Buffalo.
Yep. But here we are, the return.
Made a crucial mistake on that one. Don't look it up.
Yeah, don't look it up. Drew Slavokopowski knows all about it.
He sure does.
We're live from Buffalo, New York. We have a big Fourth Rope show tomorrow. It's West Side Gun Day.
Sure is a celebration of West Side Gun and the professional wrestling stars of Fourth Rope. It's all about the culture.
It's all
have
about
eyes
culture.
too,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
As cool as it is. Guys, I want to bring it up. Here's one of our first guests. Hello to a very young person that reminds us a lot of ourselves.
Very young person.
Very young.
Ladies and gentlemen, a young person.
I'm almost 30, 28.
What? 28 years old.
28.
That's wild. We got the Joe Alonzo who's as wild as we were in our day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, wildest day is long.
No, whoa. No, I think I'm a little bit more calm and tame. Can I hold this? I'm hearing your story.
Hold that thing and look me in the eye. Tell me all about it.
I've never been on a kill list.
Well, explain what you mean by that.
Listen, I'm not gonna.
That's okay.
You want to tell the story?
No, this one's been told a million times. I was explaining to Joe that I can't return to the country of Nigeria because I'm on its kill list. And as I moved on in the story, he said, well, hold on a second. What? And I had to briefly explain what I know about it, which isn't much. So,
see, you're not allowed in Nigeria. I'm not allowed to work for Gary Dameron anymore. So, it is a foot thing.
I might get booked.
Hold on a second. The big pop.
Big pop.
The foot thing got me pretty good.
I'll tell you this, Pepper Parks, the Blade. Your partner, the butcher half of the Blade, butcher, slid Big Andy, love him.
Yep.
Slid right into my DMs last week. I wanted to tell you a lot.
Oh, what are we talking?
He wants to tango when your back gets better. So big question. When is that going to be?
He's going to talk to you guys about that. I didn't know we were going to do
We're not going to do it. We're talking about it off screen.
Yeah, but it's exciting things. It could be very exciting things.
Cha-Cha Charlie, you have a big weekend ahead of you. You're here at Fourth Rope, and then Sunday, you're taking on the Fourth Rope flyweight champion Enzo at Boca Raton Championship Wrestling. Is it fun to wrestle in Boca Raton?
Yeah.
That's one place I never have.
Yeah, it's really fun. The production is amazing. The boys are good. They do an overall good production. I just love being part of it. But I still don't know who's my opponent for tomorrow.
Thanks, well, Charlie, are you booked?
I'm here. They booked my flight.
Charlie, you got a deposit.
I got a deposit. I'm here, so
I come on my miles. I just want to give a deposit. Sorry. There's no money in this, you know that, right?
I'm here. I better have an opponent.
We'll take you to the Marriott Lounge.
Yeah.
Take you to the Marriott Lounge.
Unlimited gummy bears, Swedish fish, whatever you want.
So Joe Alonzo was blown away by the Marriott Lounge here.
Yeah, no, I
Endless.
Swedish fish, and Sour Patch Kids.
Oh.
And hold on.
Was I wrong about the gummy bears?
I also stole 2
I'll be honest with you. Anytime I see an M Lounge, I look at who's looking. I've gotten about 6 waters because every time I go by, I just get 2 and pocket them. We bring those things in the middle of the night.
Coke Zero. How many Sprites you take?
I took 3 Sprite Zeros this time around.
That's fair.
Couple of mixers for the non-sober brothers. That's all.
Blew my mind with this. I'm newly educated too. Is it actually called the M Lounge or is it the Marriott?
Oh, the M Lounge.
Is that the proper name or is
They tell you the desk.
No, well, what it stands for, I'm not sure, but it is called the M Lounge.
Okay, all right, M Lounge. I'm gonna go with M Lounge.
In the M Lounge, they don't serve alcohol, but until like a certain hour, but you have to pay for the alcohol. So a long time ago, in a land far, far away, there was a person who had a lot of heat with boys. So we all went into the M Lounge and we knew what their room was. And that person wasn't drinking. All the drinks in the M Lounge. That's the kind of stuff you can't do.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that's not allowed anymore.
You can't do that.
You know what I mean? Well, so these guests are new to especially to the new world of Talking Shop. We finally have jumped into the video world.
Sure, yeah. We're videographers, actually.
We're videographers. We're broadcast journalists. We review wrestling shows.
Sure, we do.
We don't know who works for what company.
Saw Joe Alonso on AEW last week.
Really informed.
Anyway, Joe, who do you work for? Blade, are you still with AEW? Touch it, Charlie. What the hell are you?
TNA.
Are you going to look for Brock Rope tomorrow?
Chacha's the mystery opponent. We revealed him here a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Gru's not sure. It doesn't matter.
I'll find out.
Just get him through the curtain, folks. Get him a payday.
I'll come back. Yeah, that is it.
That's
Holy shit.
That's all that matters. That's all that
I
matters.
know to see you dance. You don't need that.
Yeah, exactly.
We should have a dance off with you and Andrew. I'm looking.
So, Joe, let me start with Joe. Have you ever heard of Talking Shop?
Yes, of course.
Have you listened to Talking Shop?
I have listened, especially when I was put over. I was everyone listens.
Oh, you fit right in.
So I was. You guys know Beef?
Lou Marconi?
No, Beef Gnarls. Oh my God, what is? He works for AEW. Ring of Honor, Beef.
The cousin name, Cousin Beef.
Having issues with the name.
Beef cousin. I know.
Whoa, what? I know it's Gnarls something. I don't know.
Gnarls Barkley.
I don't think so. But Beef, he has one AirPod in, and he comes up to us. We start talking for a second, and he walks away. He's like, "I'm going to finish listening to this podcast. I'll be right back." Hits play. And he says, as he walks away, he goes, "I was listening to Talking Shop," and they just say Joe Alonzo, and they start putting you over Paris. I'm like, "Yo, I've never heard of this podcast. I'm going to start listening."
Now, man.
Come on, we was like years ago.
He fits right. He fits right in. He loves to put over. He's got a big self pop.
Yeah. Only cares about himself, just like the host.
He keeps grabbing the mic and taking it from Gallows hasn't given the mic away once.
Sorry, Chow Chow.
It's already blinking on low battery.
Finally got it.
Oh yeah, it is low battery. Yeah, that's all right though. No, we're good. We're still good.
I'm not talking in early. It cuts me off.
Well, Joe, like what I guess this is a great time for our fans are probably Bullet Club Brother fans. This would be a good opportunity to just to tell us your story, Ben. Without going too deep.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're not going to go into.
You don't need to go balls.
Where'd you grow up?
None of that stuff.
I don't care if your dad was a fireman. It's great.
Doesn't have a good working punch. I don't.
Does he throw like a sidewinder Jeff Jarrett overhand right like Savage? No problem.
But, what's really funny is like we put him over on Talking Shop and we said how good he was and how fucking talented he is. We're like, we've never seen him wrong. I've never seen him wrong.
The only time I ever saw him work, he was laying on his back in the ring in Paris, filming and screaming. And I go, like him, he's great.
He laughed at our jokes. Well, that's a good kid.
And then I vanity searched him on Twitter. I go, people like him. He's one.
Yeah, we also just asked him a question and just answered it all for him.
Anyway, no need for answering.
I pop forward in the lobby. You go, well, Joe, you should know. You have a lot of internet. I'm like, oh,
I do.
That's just notes about my fucking internet.
But the best has got off drugs and you have a big internet guy.
Yeah. We know all about it. So you're Chicago-based, right?
Chicago-based, yes. Born and raised.
Born and raised in Chicago. You got family here in Buffalo.
I have one cousin who.
You're pushing this cousin shit.
Yeah, he's like, "Is your cousin?
Where's your cousin?
Is he coming?
Is your cousin a baby?
She goes. Back off.
All right.
No, she goes to school out here, and we were supposed to get food, but she's going to work today, so not seeing the cousin. And this is not on some weird stuff, because I know your audience is going to be really weird about that.
Son of the bitches.
Family.
Why would you think the Good Brothers audience is weird?
Oh,
What the hell would
what
you
a
think?
strange feeling.
So, Joe, since we have to condense this since I'm down to 6 minutes on my mic, how'd you
Good.
get in the business and how'd you start to blow up?
Got into business. My original trainer, Robert Ego Anthony, he
I
broke
was in
in.
Devel with them.
You know him?
Oh, yeah, I was in developmental with them at Deep South.
Who is it? I don't know.
Ego. That's it. Robert Anthony. Chicago indie guy. Yeah, he's been around forever. He's a great journeyman wrestler.
Oh, that's
I thought he was going to be like a really cool high flyer, and then Deep South happened.
So I was trained by him, and then Mustafa Ali.
Okay.
And I went to Mexico to train with Ricky Marvin.
Oh,
You guys know Ricky?
yeah. Pro wrestling knows his own.
I trained with Ricky Marvin, and then I started hanging around with Sammy Guevara a lot
Okay.
and doing vlog stuff with him. And then that got me to AEW.
Is that what got you seen? See, it's a new world for us. We've been in a time capsule.
So like the first biggest thing I did was probably AEW, and then my second match there I wrestled Cody.
Oh,
So
wow.
that like kind of took it off, and then
Oh, yeah.
I got tons of heat, and then I was
Just-
banned from AEW. Like legitimately on the security list.
Little old you.
Yeah, little me. Yeah, guys, you want to Sam?
You want to do a semi-deep dive onto that? Not balls deep.
Are you still banned from AEW?
No. I'm
Here's your platform.
Comeback story.
They were just in Chicago, and I was there. I was welcomed back.
It's good stuff.
Were you invited? Did you sneak in?
No, I snuck in once, and you can go to my social media and find the video. I did sneak into a Q&A
Okay,
panel
once.
one time, and then that was when the band got like really. It was extreme after
That's
that.
when the band became successful.
That's what
Yeah.
extreme.
And it was verbal the first band, and then it was like on paper after I snuck in, and then they brought me back and I had matches. But
Just a young kid trying to make it in the business.
and it's not like I didn't sneak in without a camera. Like I snuck in and had the cameras rolling, so I was just going into business for myself, but I was still like having fun and trying to.
Pro wrestling bands are more phony than pro wrestling. I can remember a time when our friend of the podcast, the great big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, there were signs around the back at WWE with his face on it. Do not let this man in under any circumstances. A few short years later, he's in the front row. They're putting the camera on. Don't worry about it. I think you're good.
Bands mean nothing, kids.
Well, Joe, I guess that leads us to this, though. So, what do you know about the Good Brothers?
Yeah, more important.
When was the first time you saw us? Would you have seen? Did you know anything about us in Japan? Did you know anything about us? Like, was it AJ Styles stuff on WWE?
So it was the AJ stuff when you got.
Oh, that's not what you said to me earlier.
But that's as Good Brothers. To my friends to this day, and I was telling Gallows, as my friends to this day still do the Festus face.
A little hard to believe.
I will have.
No, he's over. Yeah.
Shout out to Dave. My best friend Dave does.
Dave Millihan. What's his name?
Dave Novak.
Dave Novak.
Does the best impression of Festus.
Of Rosemont, Illinois.
And then I was obsessed with the angle with Kane, with Impossible, and I just found out that you were Impossible Kane. And no, I was wondering why when he had the mask taken off, he was bald.
That's just a little 22-year-old boy out there swinging for the fence.
I was 9 when that happened.
Thanks, man.
Really?
Oh, so if I was doing things I should have done, I could have been your dad at 13.
Love the
West Virginia, where I started.
But in seriousness, though, too, like, did you know much about Pepper Parks?
No, the first time we met was the first time we met, we wrestled.
That's
Yeah,
the AEW. So Pepper Parks was moved on. You were the Blade.
Yeah.
I feel like you came up in the smarter wrestling though. Did you know Machine Gun Carl Anderson in New Japan when you got into business, or did you like start learning that stuff once you got in?
Once I got it, because right before I broke in, I only knew about WWE.
Right.
I knew a little bit of TNA, and I learned the more I got in, but I was a huge WWE mark only.
Like when you were in high school, did you start figuring out there were independents and there was international wrestling? Like,
Yeah.
I came up in the magazine era, and that's how I discovered there was other wrestling. But you're an internet kid, so you see everything. Did you look, or you?
I learned about. Well, I think I went with my dad when it took me to an indie when I was a real little kid. But the first time I really deep dived into indies was when Punk did the pipe bomb and mentioned it. Yeah. And then once that happened, I was like, oh shit, there's local shows.
Luke Gallows mentioned in the pipe bomb. I was in Nigeria while it happened. We covered that earlier. It's funny how it all comes to
Were you really?
Yeah, I didn't know I got mentioned. I got home and I had all these messages. They just talked about you on Raw, and I go, Well, who? I was stuck in Africa. Right, I'm second I go, why?
Well, how long have you been wrestling?
12 years now.
Well,
Oh wow! And you're 28.
Yeah, broken at 16.
I love that.
16 years old.
Did you? So obviously you've been sneaking into places for a while.
No, they knew. My parents signed for me to train.
Okay.
But yeah, no. But I don't count the first 4 years. I was a fucking idiot. I didn't.
well,
Join the club.
I still am. But
Neither do I.
Nor we.
I got in the ring in my third match, and the guy goes tackle, drop down, leapfrog, hip toss, get it again. And I go, nope, clothesline. We got it back. Is you calling the office stuff out there? I go, no, I just didn't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the hell you mean, much that. I just lied and said I knew what I was doing. I'm a child.
And we told the story on Talking Shop in Tokyo when Matt and Nick Buck walked into wrestling school.
This is
time. And,
Oh, dude.
yeah,
The greatest
did
one
like
ever.
Eddie Guerrero roll in or something, but I think
They
Matt
were
and Buck
like
went to the
50
top and he did a sheet star on the ski
Yeah.
and said, "Hi, Mr. Instant Replay."
Yeah.
Everybody's hands. Everybody's like,
The boys must have loved that.
Especially during that time.
the books. That was their first day of wrestling school.
During the dickhead era.
Yeah, during that fucking.
Shooting star to his feet, introduced his name with his backyard wrestling.
That is.
Back to the wrestling.
It's like those bald heads
I
hurt.
had heard of like something like that
Yeah.
happening at like Les Thatcher's main event pro wrestling camp. But like, what would have happened?
So, Pepper,
Yeah.
did you go to? I got to know this now, and I know we've probably covered it 9-10 years ago. But did you start with Les original?
Yeah.
And that's where you guys.
With Les in Cincinnati.
Gotcha.
He saw the same thing I saw, and that was the MTV True Life. I want to be a pro.
Matt Talaggi, I'll never forget him. You got to have the shoulders.
That so me and Neil, Chef the Jet,
Yeah.
we went to visit the school before, like we're 19-year-old kids from Buffalo, like let's go see this place before we move our lives there. We went to visit the school.
That's a
and
fun trip.
But
right?
that dude
Talaggi?
was visiting too.
You've been obsessed with him for 20
And
years.
he didn't have a car, so Les asked me and Chet to drive him around.
He was a
So
nice person.
yes, and like we were sick of him within 5 minutes, and then the MTV thing airs, and we're like, "Holy shit, that's that guy!" Like,
That's that terribly annoying.
yes, I remember at one point driving the car, Chet next to me, like we've just been like, we're just over the top, sick of him. And like he's just, in between the seats, like talking to us, and like it's just fucking just cranks the music up as high as it can go, and he just kept talking.
Oh, he was perfect.
It's like,
He was perfect for pro wrestling.
Yes. And we're just riding full volume, and he just wouldn't stop talking.
No, so for anybody that you can go, so have you seen that?
YouTube that
You should watch
sometime.
it.
True
Yeah,
Life Pro
yeah.
Wrestler. It was like a thing that hooked us all. That was on the map.
Yeah, MTV used to have the show called True Life, whatever, but it was True Life. I want to be a pro wrestler.
Cha-Cha, did you ever see it?
Yeah, that's Myra. It's almost like the NXT nowadays, but the MTV version.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Where did you start?
I started in Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, CCW, Postal Championship Wrestling. Pablo Marquez was my trainer. Now the head trainer there is Gangrel, David E.
Hell yeah.
Love Gangrel.
Yeah.
Hello, Gangrel.
Just won the heavyweight
You won the
title.
heavyweight
Just
title?
won the heavyweight title.
Hell yeah.
Congrats.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 10 to 11 years now.
Fuck yeah.
Somewhere, but you're not real sure. Did you know the Soul Man Alex G?
Yeah, I know so many.
Yeah.
I know about all those guys, all the stories. I hear it all.
The old Vampire Warriors, good stuff.
Well, I think the big question for me now is, our fans know who Pepper Parks is. They know who the Blade is. I keep saying Pepper Parks, but the new fans don't know who Pepper Parks is.
You're the Blade. What's your in the Blade?
Got a lot of names.
We're still throwing up 2 sweets, and you evolved.
Oh, we turned into preachers, but everyone just wanted us to be the book.
Yeah,
We just went, okay, we'll do that.
Right.
We'll go back to being the Dungeon of Doom.
That's pretty true.
No, but for AEW fans or wrestling fans, they're just might be wondering where you've been or you've been missing for a little while.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to? What's going on with
I had a back fusion, spinal fusion on September 10th of 24. So it's been about a year now, and I'm getting close to going back to the doctors, getting cleared, the whole thing. So it's
This is the most
exciting.
serious question I've ever asked in the history of this podcast.
Yeah.
But Are you? And I don't want to throw it in your face because it might be in your head.
Uh-huh.
Is it weird thinking about taking a back bump after that? It has to be.
Yeah. Knowing that Ward had the exact same surgery and he's wrestling here,
Yeah, that's
definitely helps.
that's
that
a
guy
plus.
with-
Yeah.
But like, yeah, the thought of like, I haven't been in like doctors like don't want me in a ring, right? So like it's been over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, like I'm nervous. Like I want you to be careful when we're walking down the street.
I mean, I've been wrestling 25 years, and like to not be in a ring for over a year now.
It's weird,
like,
right?
But now it's to the point where I'm excited.
Yeah.
Like the scary stuff is over, and now I'm just getting excited.
Have you been walking around your house? Someone hork kicks.
We all do it.
There's enough fake punches. I mean, by myself punches.
Fake punches. I mean, fake punches.
Just when I start to think about something getting fired up, yeah, just fake punches.
Well, I think an 18-year-old son's probably taking 5.6 million work punches since he's shot. Wait, where, son?
There we go.
What fueled the back injury, or do you know? Was it just years of bumping?
Definitely years of bumping, but then in 2020, it's like embarrassing to say. We had a fucking me and Butch had a fucking killer Falls Count Anywhere match with the Bucks.
Yes, you
during
did.
Pandemic.
Yes, you did. I remember
And
that.
I'm in my 40s, and I was thinking that I was Jeff Hardy.
I like that.
And
Gallows really hates when people say the real age.
okay.
29.
All right, but I was going later in my career. I was thinking that I was Jeff Hardy, and Jeff did one of my favorite. I love the fucking Hardys and Dudley's tables match that opened the Royal Rumble. I think it's Royal Rumble 2000.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Jeff takes this awesome bump where he does a front flip over the top, and I think Kevon's gets tables up against the guardrail. Kevon moves, and then Jeff crashes into the table. I went to go do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I can remember when I slid in the ring and I was hitting the ropes, and then I just, my legs weren't there, and I was like, oh, I don't have this. And then I fucking ran, and I jumped, and I just fucking missed the table and just flopped on the floor. And I remember, I remember just feeling the right side of my back just going completely numb. And then, kept wrestling.
Yeah, of course.
Kept
We
wrestling.
do.
And just, it was like the past year or two was just getting to a point where it was just uncomfortable. They had to do something.
Did you go see a doctor and what did they do? MRI it or like?
Yeah, because with back stuff, surgery is the last option. So they the physical therapy. They'll give you a round of shots. They tried a whole bunch of different stuff. Then it just got.
What was the actual what's the nature of the injury?
Yeah, it's my L5S1, which is the very last vertebrae. That's like the main. When people get back surgery, that's usually the major one.
It's the bottom, right?
Yeah, it's the bottom. So they fused that one, and
it's really fun to be excited about it again, right? It's been a minute.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's definitely some highs and lows during that year where you don't know what's going to happen, but it feels really good that now it's at the exciting point.
And you got to put over. I mean, you have to say this too. Like everybody does say it. Like AEW does great with that stuff and supporting the guys when they're out there hurt. Correct.
I want to make sure that I say that because I've said this on a couple interviews where I've been wrestling 25 years. I've had a bad back for a long time.
Right.
Like AEW fucking took care of my surgery. They took care of my physical therapy. Like they've been taking care of me for over a year now, and I'm really, really grateful for that job.
Yeah, I was impressed by it. I saw that. Whether you're a fan, you're not a fan, whatever, you have to be impressed by them taking care of talent. Like I saw Deanna said something today that they help out with people who want to go back to college.
Yeah,
which I would never do.
But
it's amazing that they do that for people. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yes,
I couldn't imagine. Well, shout out to AEW and Tony Khan for taking care of the talent. I couldn't imagine going back to college. I mean, so we quit in the first place.
Wow,
your fucking mind, pal. Gallows, you went back to college? No, I'm a hooker now. No chance.
That is, I will. I trained Daniel Garcia of AEW.
Wow, this leads into a great segment.
Oh my God.
Before we segue too much, like I think of like when we went to wrestling school, like Danny did college, did wrestling school and college. I could not have imagined going to college while I went to like that just like overtook my life. I couldn't imagine doing both.
We just didn't.
Yeah,
Didn't do it.
I mean, we both went to 2 years of school, and then we were obsessed with pro wrestling. It was a very different time.
You guys both have your associates?
No,
Maybe you did 2 years. And
we both did 2 years in different parts of the world before we knew each other. And we both quit after our second year. I went to D2 Morris Hill College for baseball. After my second year, I saw that true life wanted to be a pro wrestler, and I said, I'm out.
I went to Fairmont State in West Virginia. We weren't that far away from each other, and the coach caught me in a battle royal under a mask with my one tattoo with duct tape on it, and he gave me a dirty look, and I said to brother, throw me over. And I ran to my 2-door Hyundai with no air conditioning and sped away and thought I got away with it. The next Monday, they called me in and go, you need to go be this. And I go, or contribute this team. And I go, this team sucks.
so do you associates or no?
No, we're in 4-year colleges. We're just.
I don't know how that works. I did
Yeah.
2.5 months of college, and that was it.
That's
So
good job, man.
Hey, no college credits. I have no college credits.
My son's doing great in college. I hope he never listens to this, which he won't. It's good.
Did you college?
Yeah, associates. I got
We got a scholar in there.
The degree is here.
So what is it? Is it a doctorate? What is it?
film production. That's how I started. Yeah, the first match I filmed was Carlito, Caribbean Cool.
Caribbean Cool.
And then and I was like, I should be in the ring instead of filming.
Good for you.
We step around this camera.
And that's it. That's where it all started.
Good shit.
Bunch of educated brothers.
Well, Pepper never
We
went to
said a
school
knock
either,
on the door.
right?
Hang on.
No, that was like out of high school, decided no college, worked for a year to save money to go to wrestling.
And it was straight to Les Thatcher's main event for wrestling camp.
We got a special guest.
Well,
That special guest. Here we
we're
go.
good.
Oh, yes.
Nothing special about that.
Come here, Kevin. Well, come on. It's the perfect chance.
Well, where you want to see? You want to?
Yeah, come here, Kevin.
One lap, bud. Pop yourself right down here, sexy Kevin.
Hop in here, sexy Kevin. It's a perfect opportunity to start to wind down anyways.
Oh.
Well, welcome.
Hello,
Kevin, who the hell are you, real quick?
I am Kevin Martin. I'm the Asian Kevin, as White Chad likes to call me.
It's in a professional sense. How are you?
In a professional sense, I'm a production assistant for TNA.
Impact Wrestling.
TNA.
Never heard.
I understand.
Well, that's how we became buddies when we went to Impact for a couple of years, and you were on the production team there.
Yep.
And that's how we became friends.
Yes.
I also watched you drink 68 beers in one sitting. You're like a modern day shorter on drink Johnny.
That's a lot of beers. I don't know if it was 68. Maybe.
I counted them.
Oh, you counted everything at one?
In Paris?
Could have been cha-cha.
Could have been in Paris.
So many different
What is that eclectic
personality.
Yeah. It worked out well.
A couple of bald white boys. Nice Asian man.
Sexy Asian cat.
And you are?
Spanish.
There you go. Joe, what are you?
Mexican.
There you go.
French and English, Polish.
Yeah, look at all that.
Mexican boy. Great time.
Let me not get my people mad. I'm Dominican.
Oh,
SPR.
bring the culture together, baby.
Yeah. Oh, your job is pretty close.
Yeah, hey guys, listen. Make sure you check out West Side Gun Days. West Side Gun Day, is that going on YouTube or it's not going on? Is it going
I don't know. We have the head
Yo,
of
where's Paris, bro?
Hey, I don't know. I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
That's not like
You were there.
I was there. I'm an announcer.
Yeah, but more importantly, what's going to happen in Sparta, Tennessee next week when the Good Brothers roll
Well,
down?
Thursday,
Let's put that over.
Thursday, September 4th, we got 2 white boys coming to Sparta, Tennessee.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be a great time with the rednecks out there.
What?
I know you're going to be good brethren, all of them.
Rednecks.
Yes.
Great people in Tennessee are going to be happy to see us. We start the loop out September the 4th, Sparta, Tennessee, at the County Fair. On the 5th, we head up to Canada, Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. We'll be there for the great Scott
Any rednecks
Moore.
there?
The next day,
Canadian.
watch your mouth, Kevin. Again, you've been here for 2 seconds. That's 2 strikes. The next day, we fly to New York City, Wrestling Universe for a big convention. And then on Sunday, I will go to Smoky Mountain Fan Fest.
I'm going
somewhere in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. I love you guys at Smoky Mountain Fan Fest. Can't remember exactly the town right now. Kingsport, where the King Joe James is from. We'll be there. It's going to be a great week, Kevin. Thanks for putting us over, bud.
Yeah,
Of course.
we're on the road. We're on the road coming up soon. Alonzo, you want to push anything, bud?
Alonzo, where are you going next?
Shit.
You're going to shit?
Yeah. Hopefully not. Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have.
Where can we find you?
You can find me Instagram, X, YouTube.
What are your
Just go
handles?
to Joe Alonzo.
At Joe Alonzo Jr., but on TikTok, because there's this old ass man who only has one video posted, and he has at
Is it
Joe
me?
Alonzo Jr. It's not you.
God damn.
So on TikTok at Joe Alonzo Jr. on
Awesome. Cha Charlie, where are you, baby?
Boca Raton on Sunday. Saturday, Pompano Beach, which is Fort Lauderdale. New York City in September. I'll be there for a few places.
What are your handles, big man?
It's Cha Cha Time Instagram. It's Cha Cha Time X. Cha Cha Charlie TV. Cha Cha Charlie is easy to find.
The great Blade, aka Pepper Parks.
Yep.
Big return coming. Where
Yep.
to find you?
I'm old, so I only have Instagram.
He still doesn't have Facebook.
Yeah.
I got Facebook.
Come on, space.
At the Blade of Buffalo. That's it on Instagram. And I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to Drewski.
Yes.
Moderator.
Oh, the great Drew Slotsky.
Drew's the man.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out Drew, man. Glad he's a great guy.
Yeah, but I know you're
Yes.
creeping around social media looking at weird stuff. Where did we find you?
You can follow me on Twitter, KJM615, and you can follow me on Instagram, Big K615.
Big K.
Look for all the boys worldwide. Make sure you check out Fourth Rope. Shout out to Smoke Dizza and Westside Gun.
Yes.
Watch for AEW return for the Blade.
Blade.
The Butcher and the Blade are ready to rock and roll on AEW television. Watch for Joe Alonzo as he climbs the ranks. Watch for Cha-Cha Charlie as he just destroys the independent wrestling scene. Watch for our good friend Asian Kevin as he produces everything under the sun.
For Asian Kevin. For Joe Alonzo.
I'm going to be
For the
looking out for
Blade.
your guys' clips.
For Cha-Cha
Flip.
Charlie.
Yeah, keep waiting.
For the machine gun Carl Anderson. And the sexiest man in pro wrestling.
Sing us out.
Big LG Doc Gallows. I'm the fake from heaven. And this has been Talk and Show.
Thanks for coming and seeing us from heaven.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, boys.
Good brother coin.